Hi, everyone. I'm Gio. I hope everyone's having the best blessed day possible. Today's Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. And as of today, I have 794 days clean. And, at this day, 2 years ago, I was in jail actually. And I had these big hopes and dreams of, grandeur that I'm going to get out of jail and I'm going to do great. I'm going to stay clean. I'm going to give my life to God and everything's going to be amazing. And you know what? It is. That's, what else can I say? It absolutely is exactly all those things that I said while I was in jail. I don't know how many other people can say that, but I can actually say that everything I claimed that I was going to do with my life, everything I claimed that my life was going to become, it's becoming that and then some. And it's only because God is such a prevalent force in my life, because I dedicate my life to God now, because I put in all the work that I put in by going to Bible studies, by going to church, by going to my prayer group, by having a small group at my house, by reading every morning, by reading the Bible every night with my fiance, all these things that I'm doing, by talking to God all day long, every day. These are all the things that are making my life better. And I recognize that. And I recognize wholeheartedly that and the work that God is doing in me and through me. And it's for me to be able to show the world all that God can do for you. And that's what's happening with me in my life. So the most exciting thing in the world is that I'm just getting started, right? I'm just getting started. Like, I have this beautiful house now. I love it. Today I went and bought some new curtains for the bedroom. I've got these new mushroom things, solar mushrooms to put outside the front of the house now. I'm planting flowers. Like, it's all these amazing things that I could never do before, because no matter what in my life before, I always had something that I was addicted to, something that was drawing my attention away from anything good I wanted to do with my life. I could never focus on that good, because I always had something bad that was drawing me away, and I couldn't break free from that ever. And it's almost impossible to break free from anything like that unless you have God in your life. Without God in your life, you're going to cherish something. There's going to be something that you're putting in that place of God, whether it is alcohol, whether it is drugs, whether it is girls, whether it is food, whatever it is, you're putting that in the place of God. And it's only when you truly, truly accept God and put all your focus and all your dreams and all your aspirations, everything that you possibly can, you put that into God and putting your trust and belief into God, that your life is going to become amazing. And it can become amazing. It can become what you want it to be. So recently I had went to my PSI at my probation, and I was actually able to see some of my old mug shots going back to 2012. And I tell you what, 2025, I look 10 years younger than I did in 2012. I don't know how that's possible. And I look 10 years better. It's amazing how that works. Today I had to go to the doctor, and, we talked about all my labs and all that. And now I don't have to go back to the doctor again for a whole year. So it's just making these things accomplished, these accomplishments by having a primary care doctor, by having a dentist, by doing all these things that I didn't do because all my attention was going towards the addiction. All my attention went towards that, and that took precedent over anything else in my life. Anything good I ever wanted in my life, my addiction took precedent to that, and I couldn't ever move forward. Like, it was just always a losing battle. Like if I did one good thing in my life, I know I'm going to do 5 bad because of my addiction. So it was a losing battle that you can never ever win. All it is just it's a steady decline, in addiction. Like you're not going to necessarily lose it all right at once. Some people probably do, but generally, it's based on your abilities, based on, your background, how much you have when you start. But no matter what, that addiction is going to take everything from you until you just keep going down, 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 down till there's nothing left. And then you have to address it. Then you have to face it head on. And it's only when you face it head on, when you address it, when you fess up, when you speak on it, when you say that I have an addiction, and and you're 100% honest about it. That's the only time in your life that you can ever get truly, truly better, that you're ever going to be able to heal, that you're ever going to be able to extrapolate what is the good in life. That it's when you're truly honest, and when you really, really face everything that you've done and face your addiction and be honest about it and talk about it in such a way that it just puts it on Front Street. Like, everybody knows about my addiction. If I ever got high, everybody's going to see it on me in a second because people are all looking for it because I speak about it all the time. I talk about it all the time because I want people to know what my past was. I want people to know that it's not going to happen again. And if I did let it happen again, I want people to see it and call me out on it that second so I can try to address it. But it's just not going to happen again because I see what life can become. I see what it feels like now to wake up in the morning, go sit on my porch, talk to God, water my plants, just set up my house, like work out a little bit, make a protein shake, get ready for work. Like it feels nice just to be responsible and just to know that everything I'm doing in my life is good. Everything. Like I'm not doing anything that's bad right at this moment. And that's just an amazing feeling. And to know that from this point on, that's how I'm going to live my life. Everything I do in private is the same as I do in public. However I act in public, I'm acting that same way in private. And I live that. I absolutely live that. So the really, really, really exciting thing that's happening for me is that I have so much amazing things that are set up and coming forward in my life as I go forward now. I'm going to be going for my road test coming on July 1st. I go for a road test. Then on July 4th, I'm going to drive to Michigan. We rented a car, me and my fiance Tanya, we rented a car. We're driving to Michigan and I'm going to go meet my mother and my sister for the first time ever in my life. I'm ever meeting these guys. And this is all because I'm sober now that I'm able to do these. I'm going to go stay at my mother's house for a day. And then we're going to get a hotel room for a day in Detroit, Michigan and go like sightseeing and see what the town's about. But we're going to go there for a weekend because that's all that we have available to us because of my fiance's work schedule compared to mine, which I'm on vacation for 2 weeks. So we're able to do that. And then the weekend after that, you know what? I'm getting married. Yes, I am. I'm getting married. Me and her, we're getting married on July 12th. And we're getting married at a church. And we have so many people that are behind us and so many people that are rooting for us and people that want us to get married and people that are excited to see us get married and that really believe in us getting married and think that we're going to do great things with our lives. And that's an awesome feeling is to have that, and have people see that in us and have people that know that that's who we are now. And especially coming from where we came from, especially coming from where we were both hopeless addicts, where both our families just thought this is what it's going to be forever, but where they just waited till they're going to get that call where they thought we were lost causes. Like I've had them both say that to me, her family and my family say that, believe that we were truly lost causes and like we believed it about ourselves. So for us to come out of that and to be as strong as we are now and to be as rooted in our faith as we are now and to have God be so prevalent in our life as we do now, it's just such an amazing, amazing feeling. And it's only because of him, with him, through him, by his grace that we are even here, for one, because we both overdosed multiple times. We both, should not be sitting here with all the crazy stuff that we did. We really, really should not be, but it's by God's grace that we are. And now I'm able to speak on it and I'm able to speak about what he's doing for me in my life. And I'm able to be an exact witness and I'm able to show, I'm able to be, you can see it on me. You can see it in me, where the Spirit is in me and it comes out of me in everything that I do and every way that I speak and everything I do at work. My work is crazy stressful at this moment. It's been really, really bad because one of the kids left that was there. So I have a lot more responsibility on me. And you know what? I'm stepping up and I'm doing it and I'm loving every minute of it because I have God there with me, and any second that I have free, that's who I'm talking to. And I'm saying, God, help me. God, be with me. God, give me the strength. God, just help me, help people see you in me. Help me deliver, everything I'm doing in such a way that people can see you in me. And that's what I do at all times. And that's what I'm going to do at all times going forward. So life really, really, really is amazing. And it really can be all that you want it to be. And I'm so excited to see all that it can be for myself and for my fiance and for, our marriage. Bless our marriage that's coming up. And just really, 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 truly, truly love life at this moment. And I'm truly excited to wake up every day and to live every day trying to be the best version of myself and trying to be the best that I can be for other people at all times. So I love you. I appreciate you. If you guys watch this video all the way through, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all those good things you guys can do to show the channel support. I love you. I appreciate you. God bless. Remember, as nice as it is to be important, it is way more important to be nice. God bless you.